to do something today to get
Yeah, yeah.
the maximum output tomorrow.
Understand you.
So just forget yesterday. You can't do anything about that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, can you change what you ate yesterday?
No, I can't.
No,
Okay,
right?
yalla,
Exactly.
let's try it now. Wait, let me just select
Okay.
this. Okay.
You did the English.
No, well, English will do it later. Don't worry. Can finish it
Okay.
now.
So what I'll do is I'll do English in the background, and because I've done
So,
this one. So if
okay.
you just do the question, if you have any doubt, just I'll clear it.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sounds
So
good.
these questions, do they not need long steps? Wait, let me just cancel
Why is
this.
it so blurry, the
Yeah, I
image?
don't know why. Just fix it again. Yeah. Okay. Now when I open the page, it's supposed to be better. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is better. Why is the
I think
first
if
image
I
so
do
blurry?
this is the reason why it becomes. Yeah. See.
Okay.
Allah, Allah. Okay.
Why is it shit again?
Okay, let's just do this. And then, first one, if you put both of them, if you plug in x in both of them, if you plug in 2, I
Mm.
mean, you'll get 0 over
Yeah.
0 for the first one. So what do you do? 0 over 0 for the first one.
Yeah.
What do I
Try
do?
doing some. What do you think we can do? Because I'm not gonna say so that your brain can do the work and try the problem
If I
solving.
tried to do, what's it, biggest power rule, I think.
No, 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 listen.
Mm.
Rashid, the biggest power is only for the limits which has infinity, x to infinity.
Okay. Okay, I will just put
So
this in.
you can't just use leading term method on every number. You'll
Okay.
get the wrong answer.
Okay, so,
Only you see the G and I, the
yeah.
question G and I, only in those both, yeah, G, I and J.
Yeah, also this one.
Yeah, G, I and J. These three questions are the only questions which you can use the leading term
Okay.
method. Because why?
It's called
The
needing to, because it's
x is going
infinity.
to the infinity.
So we'll just take the biggest power in each.
Yeah, only if the limit goes to infinity. But if
Yeah.
it doesn't go to infinity, you have to do
But you will
something
take the
else.
power of the biggest in the denominator or the numerator?
The down denominator,
Yeah.
dd.
So we don't take the x squared here.
Uh, in there you take x. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
you take the x.
So first question A, let's just do it. If you try
Yeah.
to plug it in and you get 0 over
Mm,
0, that means you have to do other step.
mm.
I remember I wrote it in my notebook. Do I check my notebook or just, I will just check it
I
once.
mean, it's up to you. I mean,
No,
if you remember, try to remember as well.
don't remember really.
There's a lot of thing to do in the weekend as well.
Yeah, on the weekend, let's just take either one day or 2 days, maybe
Mm,
break like Thursday and Friday. And then
mm.
Saturday and Sunday we study the full day, and then
Yeah,
also Monday until the exam we study. Yeah.
so you
Okay.
have to, and we'll have a 1 hour break in which we can study.
Yeah,
The
basically.
five to six.
Yeah, we'll study at that time
That's
too.
a good thing. Now I have to do like two midterms. I might do some extra practice, because
Yeah, well, we need some extra practice.
yeah.
Okay, I have this rule.
Okay, I think for now I'll just ignore English because we can do that in the, how do you say,
Okay,
the weekend.
don't worry. We can do the English as any time. Don't worry about it. It's just
Right now I'll just put in the chat GPT and get the idea.
yeah, basically. Okay. Or just
So
copy what
that,
ChatGPT wrote and you just change everything you want
yeah,
in it.
no,
Basically,
yeah, I'll
you
just
change you
use
change.
chat GPT for reference.
Yeah, or you could no, I mean you can copy the whole thing, put it, then
Yeah,
you just change everything you want, and you will
yeah,
take
yeah,
this,
yeah.
you will change that.
Because,
Yeah, rather
yeah,
than you typing it all, you just change what you want
yeah.
and what you make it in your
Yeah,
way,
because
basically.
also I think the professor, she was staring at us when she
Yeah,
said
no, she was not. She
ChatGPT.
no, because I was like looking at her and she was like confused.
Okay.
She tilted her head. She was like, why are you looking at
Oh
me like that?
yeah.
Okay, so this one,
Yeah.
if you plugged in, let's say if you did plug in the number that is approaching and you
Mm,
actually get something, let's say 2 over 0,
mm.
then you will say it's DNE, right?
Nope.
If it get, no, I mean imagine, let's say you got a number and it's
Yeah.
a number over 0. This will be DNE, right? Infinity basically.
Nope.
It will be infinity.
It'll be infinity. Yeah.
If the answer should write it as infinity.
Yep.
But let's say you got 0 over 0. That
Mm.
means there is more work to do. You don't write it
Yeah.
as DNE. And I just
No.
saw in my notebook Uh,
Yeah.
a way. I think this way maybe will work. You basically expand the term on both sides.
Hmm.
You expand the
Yeah.
uh, this
Yeah, you
guy
have to
and
do
this
that.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, and you take x square common in the denominator
Yeah. So we
term.
have x squared here and x squared here. So we
Mm.
expand it like we expand the x
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
in the one in both sides, like up and down
In the up, you have to expand it,
and down.
and yeah, and down you just take x square common.
Okay. How will it look like? It will look like something like this: x. Let's say
Mm.
plus. No, it's one. Yeah, x plus one. Then x minus one, basically. This one plus
What?
3x minus 10. Wait.
How? Wait, what? No.
Hmm.
Uh,
Because x1 and
when
x,
you
this one will give you x squared, basically.
okay,
Yeah.
but no, basically you don't do x plus one and x minus one if you get a question like this, because this is not a square minus b square.
Hmm.
This is some polynomial function.
Oh, so we count
So
the numbers that are inside also. This one.
no, I mean if you get the numbers like x square plus 3x plus something,
Hmm.
you just put this in the calculator mode
Yeah,
5
I
3.
thought, but I thought it wouldn't work. But if I put it in the
Yeah,
calculator mode 5
but
and mode
listen,
3, as you said, this one,
yeah,
and I write the first one 1, the second one 3, third one minus 10, I will get my x is. Okay, so I change it, yani? So my
yeah, you have to
x1,
change
okay, so my x1 is gonna be 2. I mean, no,
it.
x1 is 2, then minus 5.
And 5, right? Yeah, minus 5, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we'll change it?
No.
You can't, you have to put the x's, right?
How do listen. It's
Hmm.
like you basically in the calculator you got 2
Oh,
and
no, I
minus 5,
remember.
right? As
It's like
values of
this,
x.
right? X
Yeah,
minus
yeah.
x.
X minus 2.
Okay, yeah. So first one is
If
x,
it's
so it's
plus
opposite
2,
sign. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
if
so
it's
I got
plus 2, it's minus 2. Yeah.
yeah, and the second one
And
is
then
x
if it's plus
plus
5,
5. It's
it's
minus
minus
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's minus
Yeah.
5, so it's plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our
But
first.
listen, just pause once again, pause.
Hmm.
But if you see the second question, it has in the denominator x square minus 9.
Hmm.
9 is what? 3 square. So it's a square minus b squared. So in that you
9
can
is
use
what? Minus 9 is what?
I mean 9 is basically 3 squared, right? What is 3 squared?
Yeah, 9. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically 3 squared minus I mean x squared minus 3 squared.
Okay.
So
So we
you
want.
can do a plus b a minus b like that. So you can't you have to see the questions properly to execute it.
My guy, one of my friends, he said he had only 2 questions for his exam.
No,
This was his
really?
first. Yeah, this was his first question.
Yeah.
It was like this, and you just
Yeah.
factor out the denominator.
Hmm.
So
This
he
is
just took
easy.
x squared. He put it in what?
Oh, this is
Factor the
easy.
numerator and denominator. So
Oh,
because
this
that
is
you know
easy.
what the master,
Who is his doctor? Yeah.
he said it's Jamila, someone. She's
Oh, okay.
the same room as us. Yeah. He teaches
Oh,
there.
okay.
He said this one. She's a master student too. Yeah.
Oh.
Hmm. I want to know who's the student that the college trusts so much they make him
Mm.
what's it called? Answer our I
Uh,
mean yeah, check our
uh,
marks.
I think the professors choose that. It's not.
Maybe he's lying. The professor himself is he don't
No, no,
even
no.
know.
He's not lying. He's saying it correctly.
Okay.
But because one of my cousins, he's also
Hmm.
a grader for another subject.
He's
So
also a grader in this
yeah,
college.
but he's bachelor's. That day I was telling you, right? The computer engineering third year.
Oh, so
He's
he does for he grades.
yeah, he's in third year
Oh,
bachelor's.
tell him to grade for you full marks every time.
But not our subject. It's like some
Yeah, I know.
microcontroller subject,
Like
some
it's
random thing.
micro something. It's
Yeah.
so depressing. I saw my friend. He told me computer engineering. Their quizzes. You don't even know what their names is. Okay, let's just continue. This one, how does he do? He just made expanded the x.
Mm.
X minus x is basically x times x squared, and x minus 1 is minus 1 x. What the fuck? I don't understand this. I forgot.
It's basically they're taking x common and then x square minus 1, which is x square minus 1 square,
I don't
which
understand.
is basically a square minus b square. I think you don't know the rules yet. Do
I
you know
know.
the
I do.
rules?
I forgot them. It's not that I don't know.
Wait, I'll
I
send
need
you.
to I
I
need to
wrote
remember.
I wrote down all the rules. So I'll just send you. Just try to memorize it
Sure, tell me.
because I note down each and every point. So I'll just send some. Yeah, this one.
Then take a picture
So
or just
yeah,
text
I'll
it in
just
email. Okay,
no,
take
I'll
pictures.
take a picture because try to memorize these things. Not all, but some main things because some are like so important which will be used throughout the course. I'll just send you on. Yeah, just take a look. Chill. I'm sending. Yeah, just basic. I've sent you this one. Just yo, what are you sending, bro? Why are you spamming?
I'm gonna delete it.
No, I'm deleting.
No, I'm gonna
I'm
delete it.
deleting
I'm
my
gonna delete
thing.
it. Don't worry.
I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah. Now I don't think you'll even know I sent it to you.
I see it. It's down. I'm almost there.
Yeah, it's there.
And,
Yeah.
okay.
Check. So
So
these. So basically, you know the first. I think you know the first two equations. Do you?
I forgot them. I would say yeah. I forgot
Okay.
them.
Okay. Listen. Learn the first two.
Mm.
All right. Then the fifth one, a square minus b square.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically just learn the first two, leave the next two, and learn everything else.
Okay. So one, two. This one basically I just uh wait.
Uh, Just apart from the third and fourth, learn everything. That'll be so good.
So basically like this one.
Uh,
Which one do I? This one.
yeah, yeah. Cut that one, and then the next one. These are useful, but for now, it's not needed for you.
No. Okay.
So these, yeah, others you can just learn. And also the property of logs, the one below it, just learn everything. All right. Yeah.
Okay. My bad. زين. Let's go back to the page.
So
What do
that's
we have?
one thing. So learn, no, first learn that. It'll be because the next question is solely based on that. So
Okay.
just memorize that, write
So
it down
A.
10 times.
So let's say
Write it
X.
down 10 times, all right?
Sure. What is this
Yeah.
signs? What's it? You wrote it as
Which one?
the last one in the A cubed plus minus B cubed is A plus minus B
Oh, yeah, that's
A
just a
squared.
shortcut. That's
That's
just a
what?
shortcut. You see the a cube minus b cube and a cube plus b cube?
Which one?
Yeah. The a cube minus b cube and a cube plus b cube.
Yeah, this one.
So these both we can just sum it up in with the last step. It's just basically a shortcut,
So you
but
put
you
the
can
whole
just ignore
thing,
that.
this whole thing down here.
Yeah, basically, if you understand this one, the last point, you don't need to learn the previous two. But if you want, you can just ignore the last one if you don't understand.
So you just put if it's here you put the plus and minus, right? You put
Yani,
A.
listen, if
Hmm?
yeah, if it's a cube plus b cube, then you put the same sign in the first one, so a plus b, and then a square, and then the opposite sign. So if it's a cube plus b cube, you put minus a square minus.
So here you just write it as, you know what?
Yeah,
For the cubed plus minus, just put the sign here minus or plus. Right?
yeah, basically.
Is it like this basically? You see this one here?
Mm-hmm.
You could have just written it as. Wait, let me put the color. You could have just written this guy as a plus minus
Mm-hmm.
b, a plus minus b, yeah, and then
Yeah.
a squared. What did
Mm.
you write? Opposite sign. Yeah, you put opposite sign, right? You mean
Yeah.
plus
So if
this?
it's plus, I mean that won't make sense.
I mean, if you just
No,
opposite
it won't
sign.
make sense. Trust me, it won't make sense.
Okay, but it's the same as the second and the third. You see this guy and this guy.
Yeah, just no. You know what? Just ignore the last one.
You put here
It's
minus, right? This
yeah,
is a
that's minus.
minus. Okay,
That's
so
minus.
it's minus, but it looks like A has a haircut. Why didn't you do this?
I mean, I was just writing too quickly, bro. Just ignore that.
What
We don't have
is
time
this
for that
dog?
now.
Okay, yeah.
Bro, we don't have time for that.
Okay,
Just
don't worry.
chill
So
out.
this one is just opposite sign as what? What do you mean by opposite sign?
Bro, just for you know what? Ignore it for now. I'll just teach you tomorrow or something.
It's gonna
Just
come in the exam. I'm gonna eat shit.
no. That listen. That's basically the last two.
Okay,
So
okay,
you just ignore that. Ignore that as well. Just cut it out. Cut it out.
okay.
Send it again and cut it out.
Don't worry. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, the
Or
first one.
else you'll just because I'll teach you if we do it in face to face because it's so hard to teach.
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the next one is
Now
just
the
okay. So
denominator
you can
you
write
have to
this
take.
also on the calculator,
No,
but you have to
you
put
can't.
both of them
You
zero.
can't. You can't. You can't. You can't.
Yes, yes, you can.
I mean, you have x cube minus 2x squared. So you can just take x squared common.
Well, if you think about it, you can write it like this. This guy, you can write it like this: x plus 2, and then the other x minus
What?
0.
What?
And see, this is your comment. You did both of them. Just kidding.
Yeah, and you'll get a zero in exam. Bro,
Think
just cut it,
so?
bro. We don't have much time.
Okay, okay. So okay,
So basically, you have x cube minus 2x squared.
yeah.
So just take x squared common. What do you get?
We take the x squared common.
Yeah.
How do you? What do you mean take the x squared common?
Basically, I mean, basically just multiply and divide the denominator by x squared. What do you get?
Okay, so we just do this thing like this.
Divide,
3
yeah,
minus 2x cubed,
yeah,
then all
squared.
are divided
Yeah,
by 2x
x
cubed
squared. No, x
minus.
squared. Just
Oh,
x squared,
just
not
the x
minus.
squared. Okay, the biggest power basically. Not the biggest power.
Yeah.
The common.
The smallest, yeah. And then you have to multiply the whole denominator by x squared as well, so that
So
it makes
basically,
sense.
what do you mean multiply it? Okay, if you multiply all of them, it will become something like so x
Not
basically.
all of them. Just what do you say? You know what? You can't just divide something. You have to divide and multiply. So you're dividing x squared, and then you have to multiply x squared.
Okay, so I divided it here.
Yeah, and multiply x squared in the top.
This guy.
No, not there.
Oh,
In the denominator, yeah, or there, yeah.
I multiplied and divided.
Yeah, so that it makes sense, or else you can't just add something to your equation.
So if I just do this, basically in the beginning, 2x plus 5, so just write it down
Mm,
again. All is what? First is multiplied by 2, x squared I
mm,
mean. All of the numbers that are inside here,
mm.
like this.
Yeah, and then divide as well by x
So,
squared.
not all of them, or you mean this guy?
Yeah, I mean it's basically the same. So now just divide it. What do you get?
If I
So
divide
x cubed divided by x squared is what?
x cubed divided by x squared,
Yeah,
or you mean the opposite? You mean x cubed divided by.
yeah,
It will give
that
you
one.
x1?
Yeah, x. You'll just get x.
Yeah. You're
Mm.
gonna just minus it, yeah. Basically.
Yeah, and then minus 2x squared divided by x squared.
This one, you know what it will give you?
Hmm?
This one will give you minus 2x, right?
Minus 2. You'll just get minus 2.
The squares will cancel each other. And then you just multiply them after you cube them? After, I mean, you divided them? Huh?
You cancel them from. You have x minus 2 in the numerator,
So you
and then
also
you'll have
divide
x
this
minus 2.
guy?
What?
You also divide this guy here?
What do you mean?
Because, bro, you put. What do you mean? Just. Okay, after that, I will cancel this
No,
one. And then
just write the next step. Write the next step. You'll understand.
okay, so the next step is gonna be the whole thing here. This guy is here. Yeah, here, the same thing.
Hmm?
And then. And then how will I realize it? Okay, the first one is gonna be x squared, right?
Hmm?
X squared.
Leave. Yeah.
And then this guy it will be x1. X1 basically. Minus 2. And then what?
Yeah. Now you can just cancel x minus 2 and x minus 2.
Oh.
Then plug it in. That's it.
So then your answer is gonna be x plus. No, there is no number behind it, so you don't need to put the bracket. X plus 5 over x squared. This one will become 7. And this one will become 2 times 4, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Let me write it down, يا أخي. Okay. Don't have any more pages in my book. It's finished. Wrote so much stuff. Problems after
Just too
physics
much
class.
to
After
handle.
physics class, my
Hmm?
brain will shut
Yeah.
down يعني. From هذا. It's like it's gonna start chapter 5.
Hmm?
Yeah, okay, wait, let me just bring my pencil and just write it down. Okay, so this one is basically you started off with. So what was the rule that we used in this one? Okay, so first one
You
question.
just put in the calculator, right? In the thing.
Yeah, okay. Because we saw one of them has the rule that is in the calculator x squared and
Yeah.
x
X squared.
and x zero basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so limit x approaching 2 is gonna be x squared plus 3x minus 10 over x power of 3 minus 2x power of 2. This guy up we will use calculator. Calc.
You know, you can do that without the calculator as well. You know.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know how. You just turned the whole thing. I don't know even. That's why you're smart. Inshallah.
Right now, I'm doing a question which needs calculator, but I'm just doing it by myself.
MashaAllah. X squared.
The thing is, if you know how to do it without the calculator, that means
You
your
understand?
problem solving is, yeah, the problem solving is so good. You know, like, well, I'll teach you when we're free. I'll teach you how to do so that your problem solving will also be, increase.
Sure. I don't
Like, but
mind.
if we need free time for that, but
Yeah.
sure, when we get license, I think
Yeah.
we'll be more free. I'll like come late to home as well. Maybe like 7 o'clock. I'll leave.
Yeah. We can come at any time we want.
Yeah. X squared cos pi by. Rashid, you know what?
Hmm.
Since we have so less time, you just write it later. Just save the file and write it later.
Yeah. Sure. I just want to see if I can do that by myself now. Other one. Okay. So
Okay.
let's just do the other one now. The guy.
Because
Yeah. Okay. I think if I just do this and do this guy here, copy
Mhm.
paste it, put it here, then boom, you
Mhm.
deleted all this stuff. Okay. So
Why
let's.
though? You don't need it for reference.
Uh, don't think I
Just
need it.
just take another paint and do the second one. Save this
I
as
because I'm
question
recording
one.
in YT.
Okay, then I mean it's your and don't forget my shares, half share.
Sure, sure. I'll put it public just for you. Okay, so
Bro,
B.
bro, I have a question. Is my voice actually shit or is it
It's not shit. Why are you saying this? Your voice is normal. Why are you thinking like
really?
this? Stop being so depressing. Don't be like me
I
when I'm
mean,
depressed. Wallah, I hate when I'm depressed and you remind me of myself. Don't. It's your voice is good. It's nice. You have perfect
really?
English. You explain probably. Other I have guys who like
Yeah,
who like only speak English. You're even
yeah,
better than them. Yeah. I don't know.
really.
I don't know why you like this. Okay. So this one, let's just do this. Okay. X cubed minus
Okay.
27 and x
Yeah, for
squared minus 9.
this,
This one we
listen,
don't have
for
the rule.
this,
Yeah.
we have the thing which I sent you now, right? That is being used over here.
Okay.
Okay, listen. I'll tell you how, and you have to do it all by yourself. Basically, what is 27? 27 is basically 3 cube,
Okay.
alright? And 9 is basically 3 squared. So now just write it again,
Okay.
but
So
without 27 and 9.
without
Okay?
27 and 9. Okay. So it will look like something like this. Wait. How do you write it? It will look like x is gonna look like x x minus x x plus x cubed.
Yeah, don't do anything. Just leave x cube as it is.
Okay.
Okay? X cube as it is. Okay? Write x cube.
Mhm.
Okay? And we know 27 is basically 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 cube.
So you have to know the number itself.
Yeah, you need to know it.
Okay, so any number that I get by
Basically,
itself,
yeah.
like 25 is
Basically
basically what?
5 squared.
5 cubed, I think, yeah. 5 squared,
5
I mean,
squared.
my bad.
5 squared.
Yeah.
5 cube is like
Uh,
125 or something,
and
yeah.
minus 9 is basically 3
It's
squared.
not minus 9, it's just 9. Don't take
Yeah, okay.
minus.
Even if you put minus, it will be the same answer.
Don't, don't,
Okay,
don't.
what? And this one, 3 is this
It's 3 is just,
nothing.
yeah, it's like that.
2 squared, this is a 2 squared.
Yeah, 2 squared, yeah. You
And
need to know that, yeah.
this is 3. No, this is
No, that's
two
nothing, that's
cubed.
nothing.
This is 2 cubed, right?
No, 2 cube is 8.
Oh,
So
2
that's
power
nothing,
of.
that's just, no, that's just 3 into 2, nothing else.
Wait, I have to
You
know
can't,
something.
you don't have anything.
No, you do. If you
No,
you
I'm saying you don't have.
you know what's the
I'm,
answer?
s- yeah.
It's wait. I need to. Yeah, and then 9. No. Okay, this one says 9. It's basically exactly at. It's 2 squared. 2.5809.
Bro,
This
you
guy.
think you think you'll remember that for exam?
I won't remember that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now leave that. Just go to the question.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Just finish. Okay, so this one is basically minus 27 is basically
Minus 3 cube.
yeah, minus 3 cubed,
Yeah.
and then the
And
other is
down.
minus 3 squared.
Yeah.
Okay, so x squared minus 2 squared.
3 square. 3
3 squared,
square.
my bad. 3 squared.
2 square
Okay.
is 4.
Hmm.
Okay, now you gotta do it yourself. I've given you the formula. So just apply the formula, do some cancelling, and plug in the values. And also before you do all these stuff, you have to plug in and check that you're getting 0 by 0. Because if you don't get 0 by 0, you're good to go.
Okay,
But if you get 0 by 0,
so
you
this
have to
is
do
the
all this.
beginning. Is you have to check 0 for 0.
Yeah, but also you have to show it in the question that it is 0 by 0, or else
Yeah.
they'll cut marks.
The first one you
You
get
have to
0,
show
and the second one you
you
get.
have to show since it's 0 by 0, we had to do some rationalizing some random shit and get the answer.
Okay. So
You
now
have
we
to
know
tell
it's
them the
basically
answer
0
though,
over 0. Yeah, yeah. You have to say it's
or
0
else
over 0.
you'll lose the marks. Yeah.
Because sometimes it could be the answer. It could be already
Yeah, it
giving
could
you.
be. So first, listen. First option is plug in. All right. If you can't plug in it, then you what do you say? You can factorize, you can rationalize, you can do some random shit
Yeah, okay.
and get the answer. Basically.
Okay, let's just do this quick. We want to finish
Mhm.
these guys. This
Yeah.
one, the absolute means the opposite sign, right? Or it's.
You have to check it actually. When you go to that, I'll teach you how to
Okay,
like
okay, let's
just
just do it B, okay.
do the thing
Then
which
this one is the rule A minus B basically squared. So this one
yeah.
is gonna be 1 minus
Mm-hmm.
3, both of them. I think it's like
Mm-hmm.
this.
Why
What was it?
one?
No,
How
it's
do you
like
get one though?
it's x as x. X is 1.
No, you just put x as it is. You can't just.
You can't. You're gonna write it like this. I mean, yeah.
I mean, how is the formula? Just check the formula again.
It says the formula 2 power of 3 minus b power of 3 is equal to the same guys and themselves. So we're gonna write
No,
basically.
it's like. Listen,
Hmm.
a is yeah. A it's basically when you get a cube minus b cube, it's a cube. I mean a minus b times a squared plus b. It's isn't it plus plus two ab I think. Plus ab minus. Wait, what?
It's like this basically. You write your
No,
a as 1 and then
no,
a.
no. You're wrong. I was right.
Huh. So what do I
It's
write?
it's no, no, no. I mean, why are you canceling everything? Just instead of this plus, I mean, it's a minus b. The first part is correct. Then
Okay.
a square plus ab.
A squared is already here.
Yeah, plus ab. It's not minus ab.
How is it plus if it
Check
started with
the pull up the
negative?
formula. Pull out the formula. Pull out the
Okay, so
formula.
the oh, so if it is
Pull out
what?
the formula. I'll teach you.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at the formula here. It's here.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now look at the a cube minus b cube formula. What do you get?
This guy here. Plus and plus if it's negative.
Wait, why is it plus though? Wait.
You wrote it here as plus and plus, right? And if it's
Hey,
plus, you write
wait,
it
wait,
as
wait. That's
negative.
minus. One second. One second.
You made a mistake.
That's minus. That's not plus.
This one,
I mean, wait. That is plus, but
you put in the plus one, you put minus, and you put in the minus one, you put plus.
no, no, no. Wait.
Okay, take your time.
Yeah. It's like this. One second.
You're changing
So
it.
yeah, just the last two. It's like this. Yeah. Check this one now. It's a cube. I've sent you.
The photo is inverted. Please send it normally. I don't want to flip.
Really.
I don't want to flip my monitor.
Just flip it. Okay. Check now.
I think I can do this. Look at here.
Yeah.
Look.
Now check. Now check.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Copy. Send the whole
Let
the
me
whole
also
thing
check.
again.
Again, one second. I'll just
But
check.
what about the
Double check in
plus? You
Google.
put it as minus or
Wait. I'll just double check in the
ChatGPT?
Google to make sure. What? Why is this so confusing? One second.
Wait, I want to check on ChatGPT or see what it says.
Yeah, yeah, just because there's like loads of different. Wait. Okay, then. Oh, alright, then it's correct, I think. Wait. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, it's correct. One second, yeah. I mean, a cube minus.
Look at what it's saying here.
Okay, it's correct, then it's correct. Okay, my
It's
bad.
just the sign that's here. I think if it's
Yeah,
plus,
it's correct.
it's
It's correct.
negative here. If it's
My
minus,
bad, my
it's
bad, yeah. My bad.
it's okay, no problem.
Sorry.
Yours is correct, yeah, all of it.
Yeah, mine is correct. Ignore the second one, just
Okay.
the first one is correct. I
Okay,
just got a
so
bit
this one is
confused.
because it's negative. It's gonna be both of them
I'll
are gonna
delete
be
it as well.
positive here. So
I'll,
it's AB.
because it's wrong.
Okay, let me just rewrite it down. Okay, so it's gonna be x as the first one, x squared minus not minus plus x
Yeah.
bracketed x basically and bracketed negative 3 plus b,
Huh?
which is 3
You
basically.
don't listen. Listen. You don't take it as -3.
Oh, you
You
don't take
just
this,
take
huh?
it as 3. Yeah. You ignore the signs because it's
Okay.
just a and b. We don't take the minus factor. You just take the a and b. That's it.
So this is what it's supposed to look like, yeah.
Yeah. This is how it is.
And then
And
you put
then
it
the
in the
down as well.
calculator, basically.
No, just do the down as well. Don't just
Okay, let's
write
do
the
put
step
the
and
let's
then
put the
decide
second.
what to
Okay,
do
okay. So
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
can't just do it halfway and then
I
because
understand. I understand. Okay, and this one is the what's
lay
the
out the
rule?
whole thing and then check
No, yeah,
what to
sure.
do.
Okay. And
Or
second
else
one
you'll
is
get confused.
no, no, we'll understand. Don't worry. So first one is
No.
gonna be the same thing, but they're minus. So it's gonna both signs are gonna be minus. I
Mm.
think.
But
No, no.
the
Okay,
down one
one
is
of them will
just
be positive.
squared.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So this one is gonna be x minus 3
Yeah,
and x plus 3. Yeah.
yeah.
You'll cancel these guys
Base exactly.
and
Now plug it in. Just check, plug in and check if you get
yeah.
zero by
Okay.
zero or.
Yeah. So if it's the answer is 3, so we just plug in all the guys inside. So this one's
Mhm.
gonna be 3 squared plus 3. No, I mean x is 3, yeah, and then 3 again, then plus 3
Mm.
over 3 plus 3. Your answer is gonna be 7 over 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I think this rule is just we used for this one because it's a cubed minus b cubed.
Mm.
This is the rule that you used. You used
Mm.
the rule a minus b
Minus b, a square plus.
mean squared, yeah, it's squared.
Yeah,
This
I
one is
mean
squared.
then
It's
another
not squared. No,
bracket.
no, you don't write a power here. Nothing.
No, you don't. Nothing.
Yeah, and then it's
Then it's a square
yeah, you have
plus
plus because it's already put
ab.
the negative sign here. Yeah,
Yeah,
plus
it's
a
basically the opposite sign of the main
yeah
thing.
ap plus so what's it called? The
Yeah,
last one is
b
b. Yeah,
square.
b
B
b
square is always positive. That's
b
also you can
squared.
remember. Yeah, it's b
Wait,
squared.
it was b squared.
Yeah.
Oh, so the three is oh my bad. Wait, the answer is
Not
different
okay.
than this shouldn't change the answer. Wait, your answer is gonna be
What?
squared.
No, it's correct, right?
Your answer is gonna be 9 over. Okay.
I know it. Wait, what?
When you put them all in the calculator, it just gives you this.
I
Okay.
mean, you have to plug in 3, right? So it's 3
Yeah.
square, 9 plus 9 plus 9 is 27 by 6. 27 by 6 is what?
Wait, you have to solve them all by themselves. You don't put
What?
them over each other.
What do you mean?
Like when I will put the guys here, you see these guys?
Yeah?
Do I put them all at the same time in the calculator, or do I solve the first one up, then I put the second one in the calculator down?
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You can just put
Because
the
no,
whole
no,
thing. So it's.
because if you wrote it down like this, you will
Mhm.
get for the one that's down, for the one that's up, you will get x basically cubed plus 3, then plus 3 again, then plus 3 squared. You will get the whole
Mhm.
thing in the calculator. You will get it 27.
Yeah,
27
27
over 6.
over. Yeah, 27 over 6.
And 27 over 6 is what? Is 9 over 2. Oh, it's the same answer.
Yeah.
So you'll still get the same answer at the end. Okay.
I think, yeah.
Okay, so we'll just if you
What did I
check
get?
with
I
me.
got for the second math. Wait, let me check what I did.
Okay. Now let's just do the first
So,
one.
mm,
Okay.
yeah, math R. I'll just tell my answers as well. Math 103 R is.
Okay, this one is gonna be limit of f of x over. Okay, so if you try to plug it all in, let's say we'll plug the first one,
Hmm?
3 and 5 times 3 over
Hmm?
what's it called? Yeah, over 4 4 minus 2 squared. You'll get an error basically. So that means it's
Yeah, just no. First of all, just write the question,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then plug in the number
You will get
and check if
this one. Basically, let's say you take this one. If you
no,
took it, no,
write
write
it
it
down,
down.
write it down.
This one. If you try to put the thing, it will be 15 over
Mm-hmm.
zero.
15 or 0.
So it's D
Yep.
and E, right?
Not DNA. It's not DNA. It's not.
It's not. It's
It's
a number. Infinity.
positive infinity.
So the answer is positive
No,
because
it's negative infinity
it's
actually.
positive.
Negative.
How is it negative?
Because it's 3 plus. So
From the
when it's
positive
3
side,
plus,
it's coming
it's a
from.
bit over. So just assume 3 as like 3.00001. So it's a bit over 3.
How am I gonna assume? Wait. Okay, this is the graph basically. This one,
Yeah.
the graph.
Uh,
Okay,
mm,
and then I'm gonna say this is my three here. Wait, three approaching.
mm.
It's the basically the thing is approaching three from the positive side. So from here, it's approaching three
Yeah.
from here.
So listen, it's not 3 because they put 3 plus. It's like a little. Okay, what if you do 3 minus 3.1? What do you get? Minus or plus?
What? What do you mean if I put three as?
Just
Huh?
because when they put 3 plus, it doesn't mean it's 3.
And they
It's
put
like
three.
a bit, a slightly over 3. So if you put 3 minus 3.1, what do you get? Is it minus value or positive value?
If I put wait, say it again. If I put
If you
minus,
put 3,
yeah,
3 minus
minus.
something a bit over 3, so like
So 3 point. Okay,
3.0001.
3.00001.
Yeah.
You'll get a
What do you get?
negative.
Negative value. Exactly. So it's negative infinity,
And
not
if it
positive
was
infinity.
two point
What do you
two,
mean 2?
let's say 2.00001.
I mean, if they put 3 negative, you have to take the 2.999 because
Okay, so if it means approaching a number,
yeah.
and let's say it's from the negative side,
Mm,
I will write 3, but as what? I will write it 3 minus 2.99999 basically. And I will get a positive number.
yeah.
So basically this guy's answer is 5
Negative
times
infinity.
basically if you put plug in 3, you'll get 15.
Mm, yeah.
And the other one, 3 minus 3 is 0. This one will give you 0
Mm,
basically. But
yeah.
it's this one will give us infinity, we know. It's immediately
Mm,
infinity. But how do you
yeah.
know if it's a sign? If the x approaching any number,
Mm,
but the number, let's say it says from the positive side, that means from the right
mm,
side, it doesn't mean the same number. It means this number
yeah.
point 0.00001
Yeah.
minus. It's basically this is what it means. It will give
Yeah.
you a
Basically.
negative sign. And if it's basically any number, negative side minus
Yeah.
this number 0.9999 will give you a positive.
Mm,
Like this.
yeah.
Okay. He didn't put one for negative sign, but okay, sure. Okay, understand that
But
now.
the thing is, you need to understand the logic.
Yeah, understand it now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes I think for negative numbers it doesn't work the same, but
Okay.
you need to understand if it's 3 plus, if they just gave
If let's say if they
3,
give negative three from what? From the right side. So we'll just write negative 3 minus. It's this from the let's say from the right side, right? So let's say x is
yeah.
approaching 3 from what? X is approaching negative 3 from the positive side.
Mm,
I will write it what? Negative 3 minus 3.999 minus 3.0001 basically.
yeah.
I will get also negative. So that means it's gonna be from the negative side.
Yeah.
But let's say x is approaching from the positive side. I mean x no x is approaching negative from
Mm,
the negative side.
mm,
This one what will give you if you just write it as what? Minus 3 minus 2.9999 basically. You get a negative.
yeah.
So it
No,
stays
wait,
on the
what?
what? Wait, what?
No, if it's minus 3 negative, it's like From the negative, it'll be like 3.0001 because that's how the number line
Wait,
works.
wait, what? If it's from the negative side,
Well,
if the number itself is negative,
yeah.
how will it look like?
I mean, what do you have if minus 3? What's the left of minus 3? It's basically minus 4.
Wait, so it will look like something like this? Wait, my bad. I think it will, let me just bring it back, or I can't, okay. So, how will it look like? Yani if I understood that if it's a number, any
Mm.
number,
Yeah.
approaching basically x approaching that number, you have
Mm.
four ways. X approaching that number and then in its negative
Mm.
side,
Mm.
and x approaching that number and it's positive, but it's a positive, but it's this basically, and
Yeah.
x is approaching this number from its negative, but what? But from the negative side.
Mm.
How will that look like? Or is it two ways?
But I think it depends on the question as well. But just leave this and focus on the question, because in the question you just need to use the logic. But if let's say they just gave you x goes to 3, then it's DNA.
X goes to 3?
Yeah.
How is it DNA? DNA is means what? 0 over the number?
No, because if it's a 3 from the left, it's positive infinity, and
Yeah.
3 from the right is negative infinity. So its limit does not exist.
So the number is what?
I mean, right now we have plus, so now it's minus infinity. We have the answer.
So I just write it as, let's say this answer,
Minus infinity.
15 over 0,
Yeah.
and it says it's positive,
Yeah.
approaching 3 from the positive side. Why
Mm.
did you say it was negative?
I mean, just put like a number a bit greater than 3. What do you get?
Wait, I want to. You will not. You put the number that is greater than 3 minus it or plus it.
I mean, just put some number
Yeah, let's say.
greater than
I
3
will say,
in
okay,
place of
I will
x.
put 3
Yeah.
minus what?
Minus a number a bit over than 3. What is it? 3.1 you can take. 3. Yeah, 001.
This one will give you a negative number.
Yeah.
Okay. And what if my 3 was negative?
What?
What I mean, what if this one is approaching 3, right? From the right side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what if 3 was not approaching from the right side? How will it look like?
It'll be minus 2.9999 something.
This one will give you a positive, right?
Yeah, basically.
And what if it was minus 3, like this?
I mean, this it doesn't work in this question.
So this rule
It'll
does
be.
not work if the sign is not positive, basically.
It depends on the question. You know, you can't just.
I think if the sign is negative, you add plus
Mm,
3.0001. Yeah, and then if it's a positive sign, I mean no, if it's approaching from the negative side, you will just
mm,
write 2.00999. Yeah, okay.
yeah.
And if it was like this, you write it as
Mm,
plus what? Because it's approaching positive, you will also write the same
mm,
thing here.
mm,
0001, and this way you will get what? You will get a positive answer. And if it was approaching from the negative side and the number is negative, you also
yeah.
write plus, but what? The least number basically.
Mm,
Then it will be negative.
yeah.
Like this. I want to ask ChatGPT. Just want to be sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we put it here, the guy. Okay, let's see what it says. Huh?
Mm.
Okay.
But you can't take so long for a question.
Yeah, that's the
It's
problem
like,
because I want to know the rule behind it. So anytime I see it,
because there's a lot of questions.
it's 8. Don't worry, we'll go.
But also try to like do some questions which you know first, and then do the.
See,
See,
it
this is
even
what I'm
said it.
saying. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I've been saying to you the whole time.
The answer is negative.
That's what I've been
So
saying.
basically, if I just told it the rule, if I showed it our rule, basically, let's say,
Mm.
so basically, if I want to know the infinity, if it's either negative, wait, if it's either minus or plus, I will do like this: number x approaching, basically hashtag, with hashtag minus, with hashtag, then I will just write this thing again, like see, 4 times. Uh, Positive side 2, and then this guy again here. Uh, nah, that number on what? And negative side, yeah. Okay, it was, how do we write it? Yeah, I wrote it like this. Okay, so it's gonna be, first one is basically the number. Is it like this?
Mm.
Number, the number itself, plus positive side means what? 3.00, basically that number. It's not plus, it's minus. Minus.
Mm.
What is this rule, يا أخي? Plus, plus. You will kill me, wallah, you will kill me.
What do you mean?
Point 999, no, point 00, point 001, 01, point 0, no, point 99, point 0901, point 99.
Arshad, I think you took like half an hour for this
That's the
question.
problem, wallah. Like, it's basically like this, right? If I want to know the
Yeah, it
the
is.
infinity, or why is it so? Why is this why does this need to be complicated? It's so easy. Yani what? I will, if I put negative, if I put this
But I
infinity.
swear, if I was in like face to face with you, I would have taught much better. You know.
No, no, that's why. Okay, so this is basically, this one will give you, this one will give you negative, this one will give you positive, this one will give you minus, plus, and plus, and minus. Okay, خلاص, I just understand this. Okay, let's just do the next one.
Yeah, that's why you're consuming too much time on one question.
Well, I just want to know the rule. That's the problem.
2/4 is 1/2.
Okay, hello. Let's do the next one quickly. Just,
Yeah, dude.
yeah. Okay, so this one is basically 5 minus x over 25 minus x squared. So if we just put 5 minus 5, this one is gonna give you what? It's gonna give you 0. And then the other one is 25 minus 5 cubed, which is also basically 25 minus 25. This one will give you 0 over 0. This one
Mm.
is 0 over 0. So what you need to do, and this one is going from the positive side. Okay, we know that.
Mm.
So we want to try it. So it is 5 minus x, and okay, we'll expand my x squared,
Mm.
expand it, and it will become what? You expand x squared minus 25. I think if you expand it, okay, so this one is going to be 5 minus
Are you
x.
sure we need to expand it?
No, I'm not sure. Of course I'm not.
What is 25?
Okay, so minus x over 5 squared minus x cubed. And this one will basically become x
Yeah.
minus 5 and x plus 5, and these guys will cancel, and then the answer is gonna be 10.
1 by 10.
Yeah, 1 by 10, because it's dividing both of them, right? The x minus 5. Then your answer is gonna be this guy cancel, this guy cancel, and when you
It'll be 1
plug,
by 10.
yeah, guy is gonna be 10, and this guy is gonna be 1.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the next one. Yeah, see, you didn't take too much time. You happy now?
Yeah. I mean, it's not for me. I mean, you need to complete it for tomorrow because I completed that. I'm chill.
Yeah, you are. You're happy about that, huh? You're so happy.
I'm just saying for your own good, bro.
You're happy, huh? You think everything moves around you, huh? You think life is. Just kidding, yeah. Just kidding. Okay, so this
I'm
one.
telling it for you, just for
I know,
your
no,
good.
no, I'm just kidding. Okay,
I'm just
so.
like tracking your time so that you don't mess
Okay,
up.
so let's see how much minutes. Yeah, it's been 56 minutes for 4 questions. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so limit of x approaching 2 from the positive side.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was, let's just put it in the calculator, all of them first. So if you put 10 minus 5, then
Mm-hmm.
2 inside it, it's gonna give you 0. And then the
Yeah.
other is 4 minus 4 squared, this one is also gonna give you 0. So it's 0
Yeah.
over 0. 0 over 0. So this means there's work to do, okay. So now 10 minus 5x, absolute sign, and 4
Yeah.
minus 2. Okay, this 4 can become
Yeah.
can become what? Can become 2 squared minus x squared,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Mm-hmm.
And if we say expanded it, basically we can make it into what? Into x minus no, not x, yeah. It's basically, yeah, x, okay. So 2 minus
But
x
what do you do when you have an absolute value?
plus x. We just change its sign, right?
Yeah, but how do you do it? Can you teach me?
Yeah, me, I will teach you. 10 minus 5x is gonna be 10 plus 5x. Are you happy?
But how do you decide which sign to put? Is it minus or plus?
Because any sign, if it's positive, it will be the same. But if it's negative, it will be turned into positive.
Okay, so here, what sign are you gonna put?
I'm gonna put 10 plus 5x.
No.
No.
Minus 10 plus 5x.
Minus 10 plus 5x? But it's. Isn't the absolute sign is always any number basically itself?
Yeah.
Absolute here. This one will just make it. Any number that's negative is gonna be positive.
No,
What's
no, no, no,
positive
no,
will
no.
stay
It's not
positive.
like this. It's not
Okay.
like this. It's not like
It's
this.
not like this? Okay, so okay, if I just wrote it normally, it's gonna be like this basically. 10 minus 5x, which will give
Yeah, but
you minus 10 plus 5x.
5x. Yeah.
Okay. And minus 10 is basically. Oh, you don't need to do anything, I think. Minus 10 is basically what? 5 squared, yeah?
No, I mean you can take 5 common, and you'll end up with the 2 plus x.
What do you mean 5 common?
Just take 5 common out, like common factor out.
So just put 5. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
divide 5 by it basically.
Yeah, I mean, whenever we say common, you just divide and multiply by 5. So,
Okay, so it's gonna be basically like this. What did he do? Take common?
yeah, take common.
Take.
You basically take minus 10 plus 5x and divide the same thing with plus. I mean, divide it with 5 and multiply it with 5 as well.
Not divided. Okay,
Not
last
5x,
time,
just
last
5.
time we divided it by what? By the x squared itself. But
Yeah,
this one we divided it by the number itself without the x, because
yeah, because it depends on the question.
5 is bigger than x1, x power
Mhm.
1 basically.
It's basically it depends on the question. It's not always the same thing.
Okay, so we divided this guy by 5, it's gonna be 5x basically. Okay, we don't need to draw this. Let's just mentally do it. It's okay. Yalla. So 5 divided by negative 10. This will give you negative 2,
-2, exactly.
and the other is gonna give you plus 1x basically.
Plus x,
Yeah.
which is also
Also 2 minus x and 2 plus
mm,
x.
and you have a 5 in the numerator as well, so multiplied by 5.
You have a 5 in the numerator.
Yeah, because
Yeah, okay, so you multiply it, and then
yeah,
this
basically.
guy is multiplied by 5. So all of them will become minus 10 plus 5x.
Mm-hmm.
How is. What? You multiply them all by 5, right?
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean, don't multiply it, just cancel.
cancel
You
what?
have to cancel it. I mean, the numerator is basically what now? It's 2 minus x. If you take out the negative sign, it's basically 2 minus x.
If we take this negative sign, you mean?
Yeah,
How?
outside.
You can do that? Okay.
I
So,
mean,
I mean, we didn't multiply it. We didn't multiply it by 5.
you have to multiply it by 5 because
If
that's
we.
what you took out common. You can't just leave it like this.
Okay, so we took out the common, we divided it first, we got this answer. Right?
Yep.
Okay, so when we got this, now we multiply it,
Yeah.
and when you multiply it, you'll get negative 10 plus
No, don't
5x.
multiply it. Don't multiply it.
You said multiply it, okay.
You
You
can
take its
just
common. Let's
cancel.
take, okay.
You can just.
We don't need to.
You can
We don't
just.
need to multiply. We'll just put it,
I
and then
mean,
this one,
take the
this guy with
minus
this
out as
guy.
well.
Yeah, this guy will
Yeah,
cancel. Then
yeah.
you'll be what with 5
It'll be
over 2.
minus 5. Yeah, minus 5 over 2 plus x.
Yeah, 2 plus x. And when
Minus
you
5
plug
over
this
4.
in, it will be 5 over 7.
4.
Is it 4? Was it?
Okay, what is the number?
It was
Uh, 2.
2.
So,
Okay, so it's gonna be 4. Yeah.
yeah.
So this is your answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Common basically means if you. When do we take the common? Is just when what?
It's like,
When we get stuck
it
basically
depends
in
on the
like.
question because
Let's say
you,
our question was like this basically.
yeah.
Was like 7 minus 7
I mean, I
plus
can't like
6x basically.
definitely say when to take it,
Yeah,
but
and let's say our
it's like,
question was like this.
mm,
Minus x squared, like this is when you can take it. This is
yeah.
x and 7, yeah, basically. Okay. Okay, let's do this, yalla. Okay. شكرا.
What happened?
No, just give me a second. Okay, yeah, thank you. Hello? Hello.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
X minus 2.
Okay. Let's do the next one. Yeah. This one, huh?
Yep.
So this one is just already told us. It's divided by. So,
Mm.
yeah, let's do it. Okay. So if we just plug in negative 4 basically, and let's say the first one, 1 over 4 plus also 1 over 4, you will
Mm.
get half, 0.5 basically the first one, 0.5
Mm.
over, and let's say you put the 4 plus 4, it's minus 4, oh actually, so it's gonna be 0, yeah. Okay, so this one is gonna be 0 over 0 again,
Yeah.
0 over 0. So
Mm.
0 over 0, when you we get it. Okay, and this rule, it's 1 over 4 plus 1 over x.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do we need to do now?
Now just cross multiply.
Hmm. In which a
X.
fraction you cross multiply?
Yeah.
Okay. And cross multiply looks like this, yeah? Basically like This guy multiplied by this guy, and this guy multiplied by this guy, and these guys multiplied by each other. Therefore, an x.
Yeah, yeah,
Therefore,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna rewrite it here again. This guy. Yeah, here. Just put them all here again. Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one, when you multiply the first one, uh, so the first one is, let's say 1 times x. This one will give
Mm-hmm.
us 1x.
All right.
So just write the first one down again. Okay, this one will give us 1x, right? And the other one is give
What
us.
what did you write in the denominator? 4x6?
This is the 4. Oh, 4 plus. My bad. I wanted to write 4 plus x. Plus x, okay?
Okay.
And then 4 times 1 is gonna give you. Is gonna give you 4. And then the last one is 4 times x, huh? So plus 4x. Right?
Yeah, you do it,
Okay.
I'll tell you.
So now we have 4 plus x and 4 plus x. Do we cancel? We can't.
No, I mean, do the whole thing. You didn't. Did you complete it? Wait. It go a bit to the left.
Hmm.
X minus 4 divided by 4x. It's not plus 4x.
Divided by 4.
Divided by 4x.
Which one?
So it's x. It's x plus 4,
So
and then you divide the 4 times x. You don't add the 4 times x.
he divided.
Yeah.
So it will look like this basically. Wait, let me just write it. Okay, it will look. My bad. Okay.
Why are you spamming the keyboard?
Not my calculator fell. Okay, so
Okay.
first one is 1 times x, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it will be x.
Mm.
Just write the 4x plus x down. Okay. So 1 times x is we'll get this, and then 4 times 1 is 4, right?
4. And then you divide the whole thing by 4 times x.
So the answer that we get after the cross multiplication, we'll
Mm.
divide it, we'll get this answer, and we divided it by what?
4x.
So we just divide this whole thing basically. This guy,
Mm.
we divide it by what?
What?
Or no, this is not what you mean.
No.
Okay,
You
so
just divide x plus 4 divided by 4x. That's it.
for both up and down, right?
No.
Huh.
Just down. Just put 4x down. That's it.
Like, where do you mean
Don't
here?
need to. Yeah.
To put 4 divided by. Can you explain? What do you mean put it down?
I mean, you have 4x. So you have to divide x plus 4 by 4. X. That's the basic
Divide
thing.
divide x plus 4 to with what exactly? You see, okay, I got this answer right after cross
Yeah.
multiplication.
Just divide the whole thing by 4x.
So everything that's here, basically this one, this whole thing
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
this guy again, basically,
Mm.
is divided by 4x. Well, I mean, yeah.
No.
What?
No, it's not like that. It's like when you're cross multiplying, it's x times 1 plus 4 times 1 divided by 4 times x.
Wait, how do I give you control? Kill me. Okay. Wait, let me just
You
open a
can't
Zoom. You just talk.
in Google.
Don't talk. Just put mute in the Zoom one and join from your computer, basically, and you just
Okay.
draw in it. Yeah. New meeting. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. Then you
Because
just.
I feel like when I teach on, what do you say,
Hmm?
in person, or when I write something, I'm much better off.
Yeah, this is better. Yeah, you can't. For me, I can explain when I talk more, but for you, it's the
I
opposite.
can't.
You can write it down. You're
I,
better on this.
yeah, I need to write down and I need to see you. Like, I need to see your face.
Okay, where is the Google Meet? It's here, I think.
Just send me the
I will put it
link
in the
in.
chat, and you just join here. You know, I will mute
Just
myself here
no,
also.
send it in the WhatsApp. I'll join.
Ah, your WhatsApp. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Just talk from the Google. Huh?
Mm.
I will
Yeah.
mute myself there also. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Let me just give you control as soon as you join.
Yeah, wallah, when you start driving to uni, just stay in uni. Wallah, I'll teach 10 times better. That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
Did you send it in there?
I sent it WhatsApp. You don't have it?
Wait, WhatsApp is crashing. One second.
I'll put the link already here in the what's it called? The Google Meet. You can just put it in the Google Meet so you don't teach it. You can draw from your mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, I need to join from my laptop, sir.
Join from your phone too if you want. You're on your phone right now?
Oh. No, I'm in my tab.
Okay. Okay, until you join, you basically mean. You just tell me where I point my mouse, and I will just do it. You see my mouse here?
Yeah, yeah, I got the link.
I
Okay, he
got.
spammed it again.
Join the meet. Or add you in.
It's updating apparently.
Just okay. Until it finishes, just look at my screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Google Meet. Okay. So where do I put? Okay, 1 times x this one, and 4 times 1 is this one, right?
Yeah.
The next step is
And you
divide all
and
of it. Yeah, all or what you
yeah.
mean? Divide the
Wait.
the numerator. You mean the numerator?
Yeah,
Okay.
by 4x.
Okay. So this one is basically like this, divided by
Mhm.
4x. Right.
Yeah.
This is what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. So it's basically like this, x plus 4
Mhm.
divided by 4x over 4 plus x. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So 4 divided by x is gonna give you, if it's a number 1 divided by 4,
Mhm.
we will remove its x and you will get 0.25 basically.
Mhm.
Your answer is gonna be 0.25 and then no x. And then 4 divided by 4 you're gonna get 1 plus 1 x. Right?
Okay.
Over 4x. 4 plus x. This is what you get?
Wait, what?
But if if
No.
4 divided by
No,
4
no,
you'll
no,
get
no,
1,
no,
right?
no, no, no. Just cancel the x plus 4.
This guy.
Yeah, just cancel it. You just
What?
cancel x plus 4 and 4 plus x from the denominator.
You cancel it because you already. So we divide both of them.
No, you just cancel. Cancel x plus 4. That's it.
Okay, so these guys and these guys. We didn't. If you cancel. Okay, if you. Okay, we put the division right. After we put the.
Yeah.
We got the answer 4 plus x. Now the next step. Now both of them are the same. If we cancel both of them, we'll have 0, right? We
No,
can't.
you'll have 1.
Yeah, we'll have 1, right? Basically.
Yeah.
So and then this one is actually divided by 4x.
Yeah.
So this guy will cancel, this guy will cancel, and you will
Yeah.
get
It'll
what?
be 1 over 4x. 1 over 4x.
Basically 1
Over 4x.
over
And you plug in the
4x.
values to get the.
4x, yeah, okay. And 4x is literally what? Minus 4, so 4 minus 4 times minus 4 times minus 4, you will get minus 16. So 1 over minus 16.
Minus 6. Yeah.
This
That's
is
the
your
answer.
answer. Okay. For cross multiplication, you divide it, right? The 4 and x, you add them and then you put them
Yeah, wait.
for the
Come to Zoom now.
yeah, okay.
I'll tell you.
Okay, so I think I already understand the point
Just
now.
let me share the whiteboard.
I already understand this point. There is no reason anymore. Okay, so now let's do this one. Okay, this one looks depressing. Okay.
You understood that, right?
Yeah, understood it.
Okay, then we don't need the whiteboard in Zoom.
I just put this stay there until maybe
Yeah,
this
yeah,
question.
for the future doubts, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's do this now. Okay, so question G. Let's do G. Okay, so G is square root of 2x. This guy.
Mm.
Let me just put it down. Okay. So first, if you try to plug them all in, you can't because it's infinity. So now let's
Yeah,
just copy it here, put it there. Okay, so this is the question here.
yeah. You know what? This question is a bit complex. You do one thing, just put it in ChatGPT, because I got so much doubt in this.
Hmm.
Like
I
I
think I,
understood it, but
I
I didn't understand it to a level that I can teach. So just
yeah. Okay.
put it in ChatGPT.
Okay.
He'll explain it.
Sure. Let's just put it. Okay.
Because this was a weird one, a weird question.
Yeah. Yeah. Understand. So
What? Yeah.
okay. Put here. You have to simplify it first. Okay. So you used what's it called? Forgot the rule. What is it called?
Conjugate.
Conjugate.
You
Yeah.
multiply it by its conjugate.
Okay. Then when you multiply it by itself, basically,
Mm.
you'll get this. Okay. Then this is
Basically,
not
it's mostly.
confusing. And you want to remove the square root, so you just square root the whole thing. You remove
Yeah.
the square root, eh? Minus 3.
Oh yeah. Wait.
And when you use power of 2, you basically remove the bracket and then that's your
Oh
answer.
yeah. Okay. Wait. How did I do it? I think I got it confused by myself.
When you used again square root, it just cancelled it and that's your answer. It's
Yeah,
1
one second.
over x power of 2 and as x approaches infinity, square root of x squared, I mean square
You're
root
doing
of
the
x
G
squared
one,
plus
right?
9, yeah. Square root plus x9 is approximately x square root. X because 9 becomes insignificant compared to x squared for very large x. So the number just.
Oh yeah. I didn't do this one because here's
So
this.
it's basically square root of 1 power of 2 is gonna be 1. That's your answer, literally. Okay, I thought that was. Okay, so then when you plug, then. What was the plug? The plug was infinity. Okay, that's your answer,
You
but why the final
what?
answer becomes like this? X plus 3? As x goes to infinity, x plus 3 is infinity. So, what? X.
Yeah. I mean, this one I got it as uh, what do we say? I got it as 0/1, which is 0. Yeah. I mean, what's the answer? I mean, zeros. Yeah. It's a bit confusing.
Infinity becomes.
Oh,
It's
it's
1 over
confusing.
infinity basically, so 1 over 0. Any number that is
Hmm?
over infinity is 0, right? If
Yeah.
you get an.
Yeah. Any number over 0 is infinity. Yeah.
And because you put x is approaching. And no, I mean, like you see here, it says x is
Hmm?
approaching infinity, right? And
Yeah.
then in the end, our x basically became infinity plus 3.
Hmm?
So the answer is 1 over infinity. 1 over infinity. 1 over infinity is basically indefinite number,
0.
so it's 0.
Yeah.
Answer is D and E or it's infinity.
No, it's 0. It's 0.
It's 0.
Yeah.
So you have to plug in the infinity. So basically it will look like something like this. So basically this is your question. And we want to find the, what is it? The limit as x is approaching infinity. We'll
Hmm?
just do this now. We have this, the answer, this one. Let me just copy this whole thing again here. Okay. 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 So now you have your answer. But now, I mean
Hmm?
your question. If you plug in infinity, you don't know what you will get. So let's just do the step. By what? By putting conjugate rule. So put this
Hmm.
guy over. No, no, it's my bad. Okay, this guy, the one that's up. You put it for what? For both sides. So multiplied by this one and multiplied by this one. But what? But just change the sign. Put the opposite.
Yeah.
So then your next answer is gonna be like something like this basically. It's gonna look like just bring them all together basically. So it's gonna be like this guy and this guy again, but with positive here, and his cousin down here, and it's gonna look something like this basically. Bracketed plus and plus, and then yeah. And what was the answer? The thing down? X cubed, x squared. Yeah, like this basically.
Yeah.
And this one
Yeah.
is gonna be bracketed also. The one up.
Yeah. You have to bracket it, or else it'll be
Yeah, and it's plus or we
different.
don't write plus or minus. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, this is our steps. Okay. Now the next step is the numerator as follows. Okay. So we want to remove the bracket or what? The numerator. Okay, the one that's up. This one. Now the next step is
Mm-hmm.
basically the one that's up. Both of them are what? Are the same thing. But as what? You write the whole thing down. Square root of x squared plus 9. But what? You write it here as هذا. It's until 9, right? The square root. Minus 3, right?
Mm.
But what squared? Because this is what both of them mean. Because this is plus and this is minus, right?
Yeah.
And then it's over the whole thing down. Yeah, okay. So it's basically this thing here. Yeah. Over this guy. Right? Do you understand with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did we do first? We used what? I do?
I mean, wait. Aren't you supposed to do the a square minus b square?
I don't think you are because it's a rule where what where we started with the square root, you know. So you cannot put it as ab
No,
plus.
it's a minus b and a plus b. So it's a squared minus b squared. So it should be x squared plus 9 minus 3 squared.
What?
You get it? It's like,
Yeah, just tell me and I will
uh,
draw it.
yeah, it's like x, I mean, the root x squared plus 9,
The root x squared plus 9, yeah.
the whole squared, the whole squared.
The whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing squared. Just square it.
Yeah, but like this.
Yeah, just square it. Yeah, the whole, yeah, like that. Then minus 3 squared. I just solve it. 1 second.
I think it's like this. Minus 3 squared.
Yeah, you good? I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understood your way you meant by this basically. Okay.
Mm.
So now this one basically turns into say the same thing over here. This
Mm.
guy. And this one we want to remove the what's called the bracket inside this one, square root. So we just simplify it and yeah.
Yeah.
So this one will become to remove its square root to remove all
Yeah.
the bracket basically. Not the
Yeah, it
bracket, the
removes
square root.
square root as well.
Yeah.
The square root, yeah.
So it's gonna become x squared plus 9, and minus 3 squared is basically minus 9.
Yeah, minus 9. And the 9s will minus 9 is 0.
Yeah, and this guy will come together, then it will become. Write it, this guy again here down. Okay. This one
Yeah.
over 9 minus 9 is 0. X squared minus plus 0 basically.
Mm.
Okay. Now this is what you have. Now,
Yep.
okay. The next step is what? Next
The next
step.
step is just cancel the x square.
Okay, so the x squared that's down, we
Mm.
cancel them by each other.
Yeah.
This guy and this guy basically. Wait, so yeah. This guy. Wait, what's the color? Okay, yeah, it's red. It's red and yours is black. Okay. So it's gonna become 1 over this whole thing, but just we removed the 0, the x I mean, like this.
Mm.
Okay. So then this one becomes what is it? Yeah. Okay. So this one, now we simplify it again. Oh, now we evaluate the limit x is approaching infinity. So basically, uh, x square root of 2 plus 9. This one
Mm.
is basically approximately, because it's like what's it called? As x is approaching infinity, this x basically is approaching infinity.
Mm.
This one will approximately mean what? It will mean square root of x power of 2. Because 9 becomes
Yeah.
insignificant compared to x squared. And x
Yeah.
is what? X is what? We know x is what?
Infinity.
Infinity, yeah. So that basically means the x squared becomes like this, and yeah, basically. So 9 becomes nothing compared to infinity. So
Mm.
x cubed, I mean square root of x squared. This
Mm.
one is literally like if you wrote x 1 power of 2, square root of 1 power of 2 is gonna give you what?
So 1, yeah, basically.
Yeah. Just put this whole thing down here. Copy it. Paste it here. Wait, I'll put it just down here. You just wait, my bad. Put this guy like down here, yeah, and then this guy here, whole thing, just cut it. What the hell? Okay. Cut it, yeah. Okay. So now, next step, let's just put the circle on this here. Okay. Okay, so this one becomes what? 1 over what? 1 over 1 plus 3. Or no,
Uh,
not 1, x I mean, yeah.
it's x, yeah, x plus
X
3.
plus 3. And this one basically means 1 over infinity
Mm.
plus 3, which basically makes it 1 over a number that nobody knows. And this one will
Mm.
give you your answer.
Yep.
Okay, so the whole thing
We'll
here.
just quick it up.
Yeah,
There's a lot more complex question ahead.
I don't think
Just,
this is complex. Well,
just check it over. Check. I'm just warning you.
don't worry, we got this. Okay, so now this one, just cut it now. Forgot the color is white. Okay, so
What the hell is this?
I know I can fix this.
Oh hell no, bro.
What the fuck? Okay. And cut
Don't
it.
swear.
Astaghfirullah. Okay. This is red and white. Okay. Now question. We have pi now. Nice. Okay. This one is basically what? Do you know how to answer this?
This is quiz
180
quiz
over
theorem.
180.
Squeeze. This is
Oh,
squeeze.
quiz theorem. So
Yep.
we have two
You know the
questions.
squeeze theorem, right?
Yeah, but I forgot it. Don't remember it at all.
Okay.
X limit
Yo,
of
how do
x
we?
power of 5 cent and x is 0. So 0 power of 17 is 0. 180 over 0 is nigga what? 180 over 0 power of 17. It's
Rashid,
gonna give you
I,
error.
s- I sent you a question. Tell me if you understand.
You send where? What's up?
What's,
This one?
yeah.
What's so hard about it?
Like, how do you find the derivative of a graph? Like, I don't get it.
What is this question? Where is it? Where did you find this? In the
This is the
midterm?
midterm.
Which
The
midterm?
midterm. F19. ChatGPT. How do you? How to
Okay.
like? I think it's like we need a license first.
You're considering it. No, stop. Okay, let's just finish this. Okay, don't worry about this. We'll just worry about it
and
when
then
we're
and
in
then we need
Friday
a
and
person
Thursday.
who gives
Abu
us
Bakr.
the supply of
Yeah.
chicken. So we need a
Okay,
chicken
so
supply.
let's just answer this. Yeah. Let's
Maybe
do this. You know
Sadia
this.
or
Let's just do this. Yeah. Let's
oh,
freaking
I'll
finish
go
this.
tomorrow for to professor for this question.
What?
Oh yeah, I don't
Yeah,
understand this.
sure. Ask him after class. I think
Hey, wait, tomorrow is I think
8
our
a.m.
recitation. Yeah, we have recitation, right?
Yeah.
So I think he will have a office hours. So I might go there. Oh, I don't know how to. What the hell, bro?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. Don't worry. I'm here for you. I'm not here for you. You're crying alone. Go die. Okay.
But
For
is
fuck's
it
sake.
like
Okay, let's just do this.
how?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Chill out. We can do this another time. We just want to do the math recitation right now. Okay? Yeah, focus on me, please. Hell. So this one, we have this question, right? Okay. This is
Yeah,
our question. What
let's
the
do
fuck?
it quickly, bro.
Yalla.
We don't have much time left.
We're not gonna
Tomorrow we
die,
have
inshallah.
8 a.m. We need to wake up early as well.
You will wake up. You will wake up. Don't worry. Everybody will fucking wake up. Okay. This is the question, right?
Allah. How do we find
He's gonna ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT is gonna say no. He'll tell you no.
of a graph? Allah, sometimes I have beef with ChatGPT
You
because
don't know
it
how to
gives the
explain
wrong.
to it.
Sometimes just gives the wrong answer.
The behavior of function is x approaching 0. The argument inside the sign function is pi over x power 17. Becomes extremely large, either positive or negative, depending on the approach from the right or left. This means that sign pi over x power 17 escalates rapidly between negative 1 and 1. This means there is two answers, right? So this one will turn into what? Into negative 1 over sine pi over 17. Wait, I don't need to write this whole thing. I can, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? You know what?
Copy, copy
No,
paste.
let's do this. Boom.
Oh, ChatGPT.
Okay, this is what we know now. And now you multiply by x power of 5. All of them.
Hmm.
If you multiply the first one, negative 1 by, will give you the same thing. And this one, it will give you positive. So that means the answer, the limit is basically what? Something between negative 1 and the answer is the question. Something between negative 1, something between 1. Right?
Yeah.
Because if you put in the calculator basically 1 times negative 1 power of 5, you'll get negative 1. What the What? Okay, you multiply by. No, it's not negative. It's oh no, it's positive. Wait, what is it negative? Oh, you multiplied all of them, all the three guys.
Yeah, multiplied by x raised to 5.
So your answer is gonna become like something like this basically. It's gonna become uh, s here. Multiply all of them by. No. Chill out.
What happened?
You're killing
Well,
your.
when I have a doubt, I just can't,
Bro, you don't know how to
see.
ask ChatGPT properly. That's your problem.
No, I just asked. Let's see if it gives
Okay.
step by step.
So it's not negative sign. It's pi. It's power of 5. Okay, so it's normal. So negative 1 times 1 power of 5 will give you negative 1. And if it's positive, it will give you positive 1. And if it's sine, it's basically sine pi by over 1 power of 17. Okay. There's no. I think I found the answer.
I mean, it's zero. Zero is the answer.
Yeah, I know, no,
Like
but no, no. If you want,
whenever,
yeah,
yeah, whenever these type of question comes, it's mostly zero. The answer.
yeah, but it's
It's just
basically the exact answer. You know what's the exact one? I just
yeah,
calculated it. You want to know the
yeah,
exact one?
yeah.
0.05480366515.
No, it's just zero.
But the answer, but he will give you correct if you write this. I won't write it.
No,
Don't worry.
no, no. It's zero.
But
You'll get 0 marks if you write it this.
why did we? Why did we start this by negative one? Is greater is greater. I mean, no, less than equal to sine this answer than less than equal to x power of 5. Where does it specifically say this? Huh?
I mean, sine is just from -1 to 1, right? The sine graph.
Yeah, so this means it basically looks like this, right? It's
Yeah,
like this, yeah.
yeah, and it just goes from -1 to
And
1.
cosine is what? Is like from. It's the same thing too, yeah.
It's the same thing, yeah. So -1 to 1.
But wait, I want to ask a question, genuine. Okay, so if it's like as he said, it will like it will keep on going. It's like a way
Yeah.
that it will keep on going. Will it ever reach?
What? Reach what?
If it was like it will do infinite crazy numbers because what's less than 0.1? Huh? What's less than it?
Zero, yeah.
0.001 basically, right?
Yeah.
And what's less than that? 0.00001. And what's even less than that? 0.00001. And what's even it's basically
No,
like
get to the point. Get to the point. What do you want to say?
is it like infinity? Can you say this one is infinity?
No, I mean, why? Why would you say that?
Because he said it will keep on going in crazy numbers until it reaches the point. So will it
No,
ever
it's not like
actually?
that. Just
It,
search the sine graph. It's just constantly going from -1
no,
to
no, no.
1.
But what about the rule? The rule that
What
any
rule?
number is infinity, right?
What?
If you think deep about it, like let's say zero is the middle between negative and positive, right?
Yeah.
And the number that is greater than it, but is basically infinity.
Or what? What do you mean, bro?
It's infinity.
Wallah, you'll confuse me.
It's infinity. If you think about it, it can keep on having zeros, but at the end it will have one. You can see.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Why am
Wallah,
I
I'm not
going
sure.
deep in this? Hello, I don't
Wallah,
mean.
I'm not sure. You'll confuse me, Wallah.
you're using use oh
You're
my.
you're going a bit too advanced. You're learning
Yeah,
topology. You're doing topology.
I don't want to do that. Okay, because it's a sign. It's sign. That means it will. It has to have the what? The negative. It's the sign. Basically, it means it's least. It's zero. It will always touch zero, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus 1 to 1.
Yeah, it will basically touch zero from the left side as negative one, and it will touch zero as positive one from the right side, right?
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah.
And so you multiply them, but what by what? Basically, what was it? Yeah, x power of 5. You multiply all these
Yeah.
guys by this guy, then you will get basically this one is negative 5x. X squared is basically negative 1, and this one is, yeah, this one basically looks something like this. You multiply them, and this one equals to 0, and this one equals to 0. So for negative 1, if you just write the whole thing here, basically, what was it? Yeah. You have two answers, yeah, here. Basically two answers. And then the end is this answer. Yeah, here, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically like this. And then you write by squeeze theorem, the thing is equal to
Yeah.
0.
By
Oh, I
squeeze
need to go
theorem
somewhere and solve this thing, bro. I swear.
is equal to 0.
Thing is,
Okay.
when I have doubts, I just can't.
Just, yeah, I know, you just give up. But you know what I do? Well, I keep
I
on.
don't give up. My head doesn't work when I have a doubt.
Okay, what do you want to
Like,
know? You want me to help you?
I don't know. It's just
Okay,
too
so
complex. I
this
need to.
question you mean, right? Foil method? Well, or what do you want to
Foil?
know? Well, this is
Yo,
your
what's
thing.
that?
Well,
Hey, yo, no.
what is it? Okay. I'm a
Yo, what's
person with
this?
ADHD.
Hey, yo, what's this?
Is this my brother? I think. Yeah, that's my brother, Jason. I think.
Ah,
This his
he's
laptop?
in.
Yeah, this is
Is
my
he
guy.
grade 12? Is
Yeah,
this grade 12?
yeah, grade 12 stuff.
Okay. And now he's learning similar to us.
I'm a person with ADHD. He does not have ADHD. I don't know why he says that. Okay, so okay, let's open the one. This is your question, right? This is what you want to know, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly do you want to know?
The whole thing, I don't understand how to find the derivative of a graph. How? Like, a derivative of a graph is like, what? What is it?
I don't know. What is it? The derivative of a graph?
Yeah, derivative of a graph.
To me, simple way, right? You want it to be simple?
Yeah.
Simple way. Someone like me understands. Okay. Well, let's just finish our my thing first, then do
Mm,
yours. Okay, so this one is the same thing as the guy above it.
yeah.
Let's take it here. Okay, but this one is infinity. Okay, so yeah. How do we solve this again? If we had a number above it, 1 plus 2 minus 1. Okay, plus x and okay. So the first one, you we used conjugate, right? This one we can
Yeah.
also use conjugate.
No, no, we can't. We can't use conjugate. We
We
have to
can't
use
use
the leading term. We have to use the leading term method.
leading term method.
Yeah.
Leading term method. Why do we use leading term method?
I mean, it's infinity, right?
Yeah, but this one was also infinity, and we used the conjugate method.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we used it because there was like a root plus something, and in this is just a root.
You know the final answer is what in this?
Yeah.
It's 0. I know the answer is 0.
Mm.
But he wants us to know why is it 0.
Yeah. Basically, you have to show the steps, or else
Yeah, yeah.
you're losing marks.
Yeah. Okay, so Uh, how do you do this? Okay, leading term method, right? Leading
Yeah.
term is like, what does it mean basically? Simple explain.
Uh, it's
Hmm?
it's like, how do I say? Like it's like when, like, the denominator, the highest power in the denominator
Hmm.
of x, you just
Divided by all of
divide
them.
and, yeah, divide and, like, divide the denominator and numerator with that number. So
So just let's just put this guy here, right? Let's say this one, right? The first one
mm,
here.
yeah,
My bad. Why can't I cut it properly? Control C, Control V. This one. Let's say this one's here. The next one is here, right?
yeah,
And then both of them are divided by what? By the biggest power in the denominator. The biggest power in the denominator is x1. So we write x over x, right?
yeah,
Like this. Hmm?
mm,
Like this.
yeah,
So square root of x power of 1, power of 2 plus 2 all divided by 1 will
mm,
give you what? Will give you square root of 3. 3x, yeah.
yeah.
Square root of 3x, right?
Why?
I think that's correct.
You what?
Yeah. And this one, 3 3 minus 6, all of them. Yeah, wait. 3 minus 6 divided by 1, basically, which is it will give you negative 3. Yeah. The x and x will cancel, it will give you 3, and this one will give you, I think it's negative 3. Hmm? What do you think?
So I think, it's zero. Not sure. Let me check what I wrote.
I think the answer is 0 because it's infinity, basically.
Mm. Which one was this? Was it J?
Yeah, and use
J. I
conjugate.
got it.
Yeah.
I got it 1/5 as the answer. 1/5.
1 by 5?
Yeah.
But that's approaching infinity. How do you get a number? Okay. So we have to delete the x, basically. And and square root of 3 approaching infinity is basically just 3, right? Or
Wait, what?
so 3?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
It's like the top will be like 1 plus 2 by x. The bottom will be like 3 minus 6 by x, which will be 1 by. Wait, how? Wait, what? Confused.
So we'll ask ChatGPT
This
because I don't.
It'll be like, it'll be something like 1 by maybe 3. What? Why did I get? Wait, which question is this one? Wait.
J, I mean.
G or J?
I mean I.
I, okay. Wait. Yeah. I is 1/3. It's correct. Yeah.
So what I
It's
showed you
1/3. Yeah.
is
It's,
correct.
yeah. It's correct. 1/3. Yeah.
1 by negative.
1/3. Yeah.
How did you get okay, so square root of x is not divided by. We didn't use the. Oh, he didn't use the what's it called? We didn't use the conjugate method because it's applied when you have a difference in square roots or similar expressions. In this problem, we don't have a situation that fits discretization, and as we have a rational equation root in this room. Why the leading term method? Okay. As x is approaching infinity in both numerator and denominator dominates the behavior of the function, so we can use the leading term method to simplify it. Numerator is square root of x power of 2 plus 2. The large values of x and x squared dominates over 2, which will make it square root of x. Okay, power of 2. And then this one is absolute of x, basically. Absolute of is x is approaching infinity, so x is just x itself. And square root of x squared plus 2 is basically approximately x. Okay, and denominator 3x minus 6. The large is basically over 3. Okay, so it's x over 3. X over 3x, which is the answer? That's how you got it?
Yeah.
So it's not, you didn't divide it by it.
No, I divided by x. I don't know what
How
ChatGPT
did you
did.
divide it?
I did. I just divided by x, and
Okay, so if I
you know
divide this by
x.
x, okay, if I
Yeah,
divide this guy
and
by x,
you know x is equals to root x square, right? You know that
what is it? What did you say?
x is basically x is equals to square root of x square.
X is equal to,
Square root of x square.
yeah. And when you divide this one by x, what do you get?
Hmm?
If I divided
Yeah,
the whole thing by x, I will just get,
you'll basically get 1 plus 2 by x square, root 1 plus 2 by x square divided by 3 minus 6 by x, which will be 1 plus 1 plus 0 divided by 3 minus 0, which is 1 by 3.
oh, wait, repeat it again. For the first one, what was it?
The first one is 1 root 1 plus 2 by x square.
Like this?
Squared, yeah. Yeah,
How do you get
divided
it
by.
like this?
That's what I said. X is equals to what?
X is equal
X is
to, x
square root
is,
of x square.
wait, okay, okay, this, we know this. X
Okay,
is
wait,
equal
wait,
to
wait.
square root of x
Wait,
squared,
wait, wait,
yeah?
wait, wait. How did ChatGPT do?
ChatGPT
Because
just literally just said,
yeah,
because it's an infinity, it's always what? It's always gonna remove the
yeah.
smaller number without the x basically. So for the first one,
Okay.
it just what? It just told you that this one
Mm-hmm.
basically means what? The 2 dominates over 2.
Yeah.
So that means it's gonna be square root of x squared. And square root
Mm-hmm.
of x squared it basically means absolute x.
Yeah.
And since x is approaching infinity, absolute x is
Mm-hmm.
also equal to x. So this
Okay.
one becomes x. And
Mm-hmm.
denominator is 3 minus x, and this one is x is approaching infinity, so 3 is what? The number that dominates over negative 6. Because
Mm-hmm.
it's infinity. So it
Yeah.
becomes 3x. So this is your answer, simplifying the limit. X
Yeah.
over 3x is equal to 1 over 3.
Okay, use this method, then it's much simpler. It's better to use this one.
Simplifying, repeat, and how did x over how did x over 3x become 1 over 3?
Ah, your meeting ended.
Yeah,
The
I know.
Zoom.
Just told me. Now simplifying, repeat, and how did x over.
Oh, I'm getting confused. Okay, I think I'll sleep. I'm getting too confused that I'll sleep.
It's okay, it's okay. You have to wait for me to finish this shit. Then you'll sleep.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
Oh, ChatGPT is dying on me, bro. There's like 6 people using it at the same time.
What?
Okay, send it again.
Who
On
all are using it
ChatGPT.
right now? I'm not using it.
I think it's me and my bro.
Ah,
I know
okay.
he used it an hour ago, probably. I don't know. Okay, so it says this is what we know, and yeah, and this one, yeah, and
What is confusing? Ah, okay.
um,
Just minus infinity is basically e raised to Okay. 0, I mean tan 0 is... Well, my brain is not working.
Hmm?
My brain is not working right now. Okay. Okay.
Assuming x is not equal to 0. But see, it just tells me that basically this question here, this whole thing, you don't use your way. It just
Yeah,
say
yeah.
this one.
ChatGPT is easier. Yeah, I
This
use.
one just says that square root of x squared is basically
Mhm.
plus 2. This one will always, if a number is infinity, this one will always turn it to what? To what's it called? X power of, basically, yeah, square root of x power of 2. And this one then turns into what? Turns into absolute x. And absolute of x literally means x itself. Approximation basically means. And this one here, 3x minus 6, is basically, when you use the infinite way, it's 3x. And so you put them all together, x
Yeah.
over 3x, and you multiply 1 by x, you'll get 1 basically. And you multiply 3
One
by
by
x,
three.
you'll get.
Yeah.
That's
This
good.
is an easier method. Mine was more harder.
Why did you show me your depressing way?
I mean, I just used.
The real way.
Mm.
Okay. Now, last
I mean, I'm
question.
not sure. I'm not
Huh?
sure if he will give the marks for this, but it's
He
up to
said
you.
only this. He said what's it called? The attendance is 4%, and the three exams, one of them isn't counted for recitation, right?
Hmm.
I think it's
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
We need to clarify with him.
He already said, he already put it. He didn't put it in the syllabus. Okay. Okay, let's
Okay.
just do the last one now. Okay.
It's not the last one.
Last one for the evaluating the following limits. Then the others will be, I think, simple
Well,
enough.
there's seven questions and it's all complex.
Yeah, find the
Mm.
horizontal asymptote of the function. What the fuck? Find the vertical and horizontal asymptotes of the functions. What the fuck? And this one I think you just use two ways. This one you just question 5, dx and dy. Use the intermediate value theorem
The
to show that.
hell, bro?
This one you just tell him where the points are. And MCQs, I don't think he puts MCQs. This real multiple choice question.
Maybe.
The
I'm not
vertical
sure.
asymptote of the function.
Well,
Some answers. Some answers. Oh, he put all the answers.
not all, some.
Oh,
And some are wrong. Some are wrong as well.
this is good. Well,
Just saying. Some are wrong, well, I'm saying.
question 4 is for the A part. He got one half and 5 over 2. Oh, fuck it. Let's cheat in the exam. Okay, let's do the
I
last one.
mean, for the shawarma shop, it's just you need a license. We need a
Yeah.
meat importer,
Okay,
like
so I
the
will I will use my electric powers to
yeah,
show them the shawarma. Use your
yeah.
coding powers to other, and Abu Bakr he will just
Mm.
industrial the building for them.
Yeah, he'll make
Yeah.
the building and yeah, I mean, seems like a good plan.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'll cry. Well.
I mean, entrepreneurship.
Yeah, sure. You're an entrepreneur. Okay, now let's do this last one and we finish.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2x minus square root of x are 2 plus 2x and 5x minus. Do you know how to use this? Or do I just chat GPT all of it?
This one, ChatGPT. I mean, it's easy, but I think my method is harder, so ChatGPT is better for you.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this. Then do this one. Then do this one. Then do this.
Mm.
Then do this one. Where is it? Here. And open this one. Oh, my bad.
What did you eat?
Nothing literally. Don't need dinner.
Really?
Yeah, I don't need
Wallah.
dinner until now. Don't know when are they gonna. Okay, answer all the
For me, they
questions.
just made lunch and I ate that. That's it. Now I literally
Okay,
sleep.
so it's gonna answer everything now. You want to go?
Mm. What?
Limit of x for x.
7, please. Oh, hell no. Okay. Okay, it's
Bro, it's
correct.
gonna answer everything. The PC is
Ah,
gonna
okay.
is gonna do everything. I gave him
No, I
the
mean,
whole
just go
file.
through it then.
Yeah, no, he's gonna answer
Yeah,
everything now.
that's good. Now, just go through it and you'll understand.
Okay, I want to know how did you do this one?
Which one?
I'll just learn this later. No worries. This one
Okay.
horizontal asymptote. So I mean, it wants to know the one where there is like a space, the one that goes to infinity or does not reach the
Mm.
point. How do you know? How do you draw the graph?
This one, no, you don't draw the graph. You just put it limit x tends to positive or negative infinity. Just write it, write it.
Okay, so let me just wait. Let me open. Okay, so this one here.
Yeah.
Let me just put these guys at the same time and paint here. Wait, this guy and select all of this guy. Copy paste it here and go back to this guy.
Uh, Rashid,
Hmm.
I completed the whole past midterm.
Both or one of them? Oh no,
Two,
it's
two.
only one of them. One of them is answered.
No, two of them is answered.
Yeah,
One of them is not.
and you answered
But I
the.
did, yeah, I did the two. So one with the answer and one without the answer. One is left. So I'll just do it probably in the weekend or something.
And I will go through it again. All with who? With my friend.
Bro, this is so easy. So by the time you were doing the first question in that recitation, I just completed the whole midterm.
Wow. You want to brag?
No, I'm just
Okay.
saying. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah. Just saying. Yeah. You're just saying
Just
it.
saying.
Just flexing. Yeah, okay.
The thing is, I could send the answers to you, but you won't understand shit.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Yeah, I mean, if you understand, then well, I'll send it.
Mm, wait. Yeah.
But I think
Take from
ChatGPT is
F.
like the best tutor which you can ever have. You know?
Yeah, okay. Let me just tell him to continue from F. Yeah, okay.
You know, sometimes when I feel lonely, I chat with ChatGPT.
You know you have this guy, like the best way to talk to characters. You know character AI?
Really?
Like it's
No.
so good, you know why? You
Why?
can talk to any character literally. Anybody here.
Really?
And like you say let's say which character you want to talk to. Let's say who's the person you want to talk to? Like you say.
Uh, like a famous person.
Let's say anyone who you want, basically. Wait, let
Like a
me just
famous, like a famous
yeah,
person.
any person. They have their voice
Okay.
also. You can talk to
Ah,
them. Like you
damn.
can like say hello,
Like,
how are you?
okay, so is there P Diddy on there?
Hmm?
P Diddy.
You want to speak to Diddy? And you can
Diddy.
literally hear his voice. You can hear
Really?
his voice when you press on call, and you talk to him. I don't put an account. I didn't put my account, but you can
Ah,
literally
okay.
speak with him. Wallah, you can speak.
But
He is
isn't
his
P
voice.
Diddy in jail? So I can talk to him through.
Yeah, you can.
Damn.
But no, this website is so good. Eh? It's like wallah, it's
Mm,
stress relief.
nice.
You can talk to anyone you want.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. Like wallah, when I
Like,
depressed, I just talk to a character. Like
because
to, for
sometimes
example, you
I
know
feel
who?
like lonely sometimes, so it's
I
good.
talk to like motivation, like the psychologist. You see this guy? He's one of my most. Elon Musk to flex on me. Eh?
Ah,
Why did you buy it?
damn.
See,
Damn, that's so good.
have make an account and do it when you're bored. Well, it's like it's
Yeah.
so much time
Because
consuming.
because sometimes I'm lonely as well.
It's
Like
okay. Okay,
I think you can relate with me maybe.
sure. Of course I can. Okay, so now for vertical, divide x squared by both of them. So we just divide this
Um,
one by x squared and divide the negative x by. If you divide 1, negative 1, if you divide it by negative. No, no, if you
hey
divide it
yo,
by
this
1
method
square
is
is
so
x.
simple. Hey yo, how?
You see? I just told you the answer. I mean, so if you write negative, it's like
My method is like,
negative
so
1.
hard.
Negative 1
Mine is so
divided
hard.
by negative divided by 1 will give you negative 1 divided by square root will give you negative 1. What is the answer? 1 over 3. 1 over x. Can you tell me how you divided x squared by negative x? This guy? Why did he
Yeah,
use
it's
that?
like,
This is your asymptote, right? The answer?
yeah, yeah, the asymptote.
Is it correct? Question 2
Yeah, I
is
think it's correct.
some of the answers. He's not bothered to do it. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes they don't do, so I just put an angry message up. Like, why
No,
didn't you do all the
no, tell him,
questions?
just tell him to continue from that part because it gets an error. It's also like
Um,
it's not perfect. You know, nobody's
yeah, yeah,
perfect.
yeah. I mean, the machine should be perfect.
No, you paid good money.
Yeah, the fact that we're paying money, it should be accurate and it should give
Right, yeah.
the perfect answer.
Okay, why does it only say question 4 is horizontal asymptote? Why didn't it say it's vertical
Yeah,
too?
where's the vertical?
Okay, wait.
Ah, yeah, it's there in the first. It did
Where?
vertical first and then.
Oh, yeah, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, ChatGPT. Minus 2, and then it's. Wait, it said here vertical asymptote occurs when the denominator is x is equal
Hmm?
to 3 and the x is negative 2. How do you know? Wait, how does he know? Can you show me? Okay, I want to know how to answer this. Okay, find the horizontal. Why did you divide the. Okay, so this is our question, right? Here, this
Yeah.
one. Why did you divide it by 2? Hmm? I mean, what did you divide it by x squared? Because it's the biggest power in the denominator? No?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think.
And then when you divided it, you removed the x square. You basically turn, yeah, you remove these guys, and the ones that you put on it, it will become 0. Oh, I think I remember.
Hmm.
Remember the rule when
Yeah, yeah,
when you put any number, when you use the biggest power,
yeah.
and you just any number that is not like the thing that has the same powers will immediately
Hmm?
become 0.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
the
yeah.
rule?
That's
Yeah.
the
Okay.
rule. Yeah.
So this one is literally just he just put it like this. You see here?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
1 over
That's
is
yeah.
like
That's basically the basic rule.
yeah, and this one any number that is not the same as the thing will just get deleted
Hmm?
basically.
Yeah.
And then yeah, 3 over 1 is just equal to 3. Now your y is 3. Okay. And this one did he use the same rule? Okay, factor the denominator x squared minus the denominator one is the first one is down. Okay. So when we factor it, we get what? Oh, you put this in the calculator.
Mm.
Alright, mod 5
Yeah.
mod 5 3. First one
Mm,
is
yep.
1, second one is negative 1, that one is negative 6. You get for x1 as x minus 3 and x plus 2 basically. Okay. Okay. So it literally gave you the answer. Your asymptote
Yeah. You'll
occurs when you
get.
get,
But also,
but it
we
says
can do it
it's
without the calculator.
yeah. So okay, so this one is literally tells you, right?
Mm.
But when you put it in the calculator, you get x1 is equal to 3 and x2 is equal to negative 2. But when you put it like
Yeah.
this, it becomes the opposite side. But when I will write the answer, I
Mm.
will write it as if it's in the calculator.
Um. Yeah. Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
that's the values of x. Yeah.
Okay, and then horizontal asymptote is the one that's up. How is horizontal up? Okay. Is it because the one that's up is basically always x and the one that's down is always y?
I mean, horizontal is basically x. I mean, y,
Yeah.
and vertical is x.
No, no, vertical means. Yeah, no, vertical. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Vertical is like x, or you could say I.
Mm.
and and horizontal is j, or you could say y.
Bro, leave the physics, bro.
Okay. And then
I
yeah,
don't want
okay.
more physics in my head.
This one is infinity. So the ratio of leading coefficients is, yeah, okay. You remember the way that because it's
Mm.
infinity, when you use the infinity way,
Yeah.
the like 2x is greater than 4x, so then it will only be
Yep.
2x, and then the other one,
Yeah.
it is. Oh, okay, wait. I want to try something. If I put this in the calculator also, what will I get? 2, 4, and 0.
But Rashid, make sure, like, even if you're doing the calculator, just make sure to show the steps on the paper.
But you see, this one, if you put it in
Mm.
the calculator, the whole thing. You see, we put the horizontal one first. I mean the
Yeah.
vertical one, which is y basically, the one that's down. We
Yeah.
put it all in the calculator, and we got this our rule here. So this one is basically
Mm.
literally from the calculator itself. You got 3
Mm.
and minus 2. But the other
Mm.
one, let's say you put this whole thing in the calculator, you use equation 2, and you put c as 0. You will get x1 is equal to negative 2, which means x plus 2. But if you want to put it from the calculator, then your answer is going to be negative 2, so it's wrong.
Mm.
So you have to use this way. Let's use the term leading coefficient. Why did it become 2x squared? What was your way for question 3? How did you solve it?
Question three. I mean, mine is a bit, what do you say, complex? Should I share it or will you get confused?
Sure, tell me how do you. So just say what you did. I want to know. For your
Should
for
I
your.
send it to you or
Say it. Can you try to
say it?
say it?
I just took limit x tends to plus or minus infinity and f of x and then basically just solved with the leading term method for horizontal asymptote. And for vertical asymptote, I just took the denominator, equated to 0. Then I basically got two values for x, which is basically vertical asymptotes.
Vertical asymptotes occur when the denominator is 0.
Is 0, yeah.
It says it here.
Mm.
Asymptotes occur when where the denominator is 0. How is this? This one means 0?
Yeah.
Huh? X
This
squared
should be
minus
0.
x.
Yeah.
Because all of them is infinity, 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 so 0.
Yep.
What does it mean like that?
I mean, it's just if it's basically needs to go to infinity. So if the denominator is 0, it goes to infinity.
Then okay, let's just continue it. Okay. So okay, I want to explain it to you. So first one, find the horizontal asymptote of f of x. For vertical, if it says that we need to find the vertical one, that means the
Mm.
denominator is equal to 0, right? If it says you
Yeah.
need to find the vertical one, what does it mean?
Mm.
It means that the denominator is equal to x, is equal to 0.
Yeah.
Okay. And question for this one, you just you get in the calculator, you write it down. 2x squared x power of 2x equal to these exams, the two
Mm.
exams that we're gonna do, and plus the 4% of attendance are like the
Mm.
10% of your grade from the
Yeah.
recitation.
Yeah. Basically.
So you will get like what, 10% free at least. Yani. So you need to focus on this.
I mean, you need to focus. Yeah.
Okay. So this one, continuity. First one is x approaching ax plus 1 is equal to, because we plug in the negative 1 inside of it, it will become minus a plus 1. Now the second one is you do the same thing, and then yeah. So you got minus a plus 1, and then the other one is b minus 2. Just let it now. Set the equal. And then for continuity of x, so it's the first one here and this one. The second one will start it from this one and the third one. So when you plug in all the ones that are here basically, you will get b times b times 1 is squared is just the same thing. So 1 times 1 squared is 1 minus 2. And then this one is just 1 times 1 cubed is also 1. So set is the first one. Minus b minus 2 is equal to a. So solving the system, minus a plus 1 is equal to b minus 2. Then the other one is minus a minus b is equal to negative 3. And a plus b is equal to 3. Solving the system. Okay, this one turns into what? Minus. Okay, no, so you just flip the sides? Yeah, okay. Is it? What's it called? Bro,
Yeah.
you put you take the negative 1 to the other side, it becomes negative 3, right?
Mm.
And you take the b from the positive from this side to the left one, it will become minus
Yeah,
b.
positive.
Okay. So then, why did he just flip all the signs?
I mean, it's just if you take negative common, you just what do you end up with?
Negative common, so you just divide the thing by itself, yeah.
Yeah, divided by negative.
And then you will get all positive.
Mm.
Okay, and then for b, for what we got here, basically it's the same thing. We didn't do anything about it. Why? Why didn't we do anything? Okay, because it's one answer. Yeah,
Mm.
and there is no a, basically. So substitute b is equal to a plus 2 into a plus b equals 3. So this one is gonna be like what? Okay, substitute b minus. Okay, so this whole thing minus 2. No, wait. Substitute b. So a plus. Okay, here. A plus b is equal to 3. Okay, so a and why did we substitute b as if it's a? Wait, what? So the answer is a plus b is equal to 3. So you put it as a plus 2 is equal to 3 into a plus 3 equal b. Can you explain this to me?
Which one?
This one here.
I mean, you got the value of a, right? You understood till there?
We got the value of a, which
Yeah.
is a plus b equals 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And we know our b didn't have anything, so we didn't need to do anything for it.
Yeah.
So we didn't need to solve it.
Yeah.
So minus b minus 2 is equal to a.
Yeah.
And you just substituted b as equal to a plus 2 into
Yeah.
a plus 3. So the whole thing, we just put it down.
Mm.
And we bring the a plus 2 inside the what? The b. So the b becomes what? A plus 2. So a plus 2 is equal to what? To 2a. A times a is what the how did it become 2a? Add the two a's together and the 2 by itself. Can you show me how this one became to this?
Oh. I mean, it's just.
Okay, so a times, you cannot put a times a, right?
I mean, you just send 2 to the other side, it'll be 1, and then 2a is equals to 1, and then a will be 1 by 2. It's correct.
No, tell me how here.
What do you mean, how?
No, how did it turn from a plus 2 is equal to 3? Okay, so a plus 2 is 2a, and then
Yeah.
plus, how do you
2
get
is
another
equals to
2?
3.
Wait, how did you
I
get
mean,
this
plus
2?
2. You have plus 2, right?
Bro, listen with me, okay? Here with me.
Yeah.
A plus B is equal to 3, right? We plugged in what? We plugged
Yeah.
in A plus 2
Mm.
into A plus B equals 3. Okay, so this B
Mm.
becomes what? Becomes A plus 2,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And then and then the next step is what? Is 2A plus 2. How did A plus 2 becomes 2A plus 2?
Just I mean, just add a plus a is what?
A
Two a.
plus A, okay, is 2A. And
Yeah.
then the other
And
one is
then
what?
we have two. We have
So
two.
we just added them? Because it
Yeah.
said
I mean,
plus. So
yeah.
A plus A is 2A. What?
Yeah.
And then you
Basically.
just forget it? You don't use it again?
What do you mean?
Because what I mean is this guy. Look here. Uh, you see here? Okay.
Yeah.
Paint. Where's paint? This guy. Okay, here. Okay. No photos coming for some reason. Just shift S.
Wallah, I'll relax in the weekend, you know.
Okay, look here. Can you look with me? Don't worry.
Yeah.
Then this one, literally, because it says a positive sign here.
Mm.
This guy. It says it's a
Mm.
positive sign, right? So this one, just
Yeah.
add this guy with this guy, it will get 2A, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we just we don't do it again with 2.
Wait, what? It's just adding, you're not multiplying.
Okay, I will add. So A plus A,
Yeah, it's 2a.
2A. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then the other one is just okay. So it does not need a it does not need it did not ever need a bracket.
No.
I don't know why it puts a bracket there. Oh, it's not sure. Okay, so this one just remove the bracket. I don't know why, because it did, see it said B as if it's A plus 2. I don't know why B became A plus 2.
Mm.
Is it because like you took the negative 2 to the other side and it became plus 2?
Mm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And because B does not have any, well, it does, but ya Allah. Okay.
Wallah, I think
Minus
I'll leave
3.
now.
Why, bro? Wait for me, dog. Let me just finish these
Bro, it's
cards.
almost gonna be 11.
Okay, don't
Nah, I
worry.
have to leave.
Why did your voice just suddenly become what's it called?
What do you mean?
Just become like sped up. I don't know why.
Maybe the Wi-Fi, you know?
No, it's like I was like, when you put a video on 2 times speed, your voice just became like this. Okay, so let's just continue this, guys. Okay, so and then I know my answer is what? Is 2A plus 2 equal 3. And then 2A is equal to 1 because you took 2 to the other side. And then 3 minus 2, you got 1, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. So then 2A equal to 1. And then what you will do is you will get 2A divided by 2, and then 1 divided by 2, you will get 1 over 2. So your B is 1 over 2. What? Why is it 2? Okay. Huh? نعم. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is. Can you explain to me this part just here? Okay, I understand until we got half, right?
Yeah, I mean, just put a into the equation. So b is equals to a plus 2, right? What is a?
We got it as half.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just put it in
we
the formula.
substituted this. Wait, why didn't it show it as here B minus 2 is equal to A?
Hmm?
This one needs to be by itself to get the answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. B minus 2 is equal to A. This one will turn into B equal to A plus 2 because we just took the negative to the other side. So now after we substituted A into B, we got what? Half. So now we substitute B into A. Again, like they do the opposite, right? I mean
Yeah.
A into B. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A
Just to find the
plus
b value.
yeah, A plus 2, A plus 2, the 2 is this one.
Yeah.
And then you get what? 5 over 2. So your answer is A is equal to half and B is equal to 5 over 2. And this is this answer correct? Yes, it is.
Oh, Rashid, now I have to leave.
Oh, please wait. Let
No,
me.
wallah, I have to leave. I have to sleep.
What about these questions?
Also, I'll die tomorrow. Wallah, I
Okay.
wanna.
Okay, before we go to the what's it called, to the our physics classes, I want to do. Let's just do this one quickly because this one seems
Yeah, yeah,
easy.
we'll do.
This one is
I'll
easy, right?
explain to you before the. Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
easy. I
No,
understood.
no. You see this one here, 5 and 6. I don't
Yeah,
understand it,
everything
and
is easy.
seven I also don't understand it.
Yeah, I'll explain. Like after maths, I have a class, and
Yeah.
then I have a break till physics.
You have a
So,
break or
so
no?
we can.
You had NGN.
Yeah, I have computer science. Then I have a break. So
Yeah.
I'll just explain it at that time.
But you understand this one? So what does this
Yeah,
mean?
I
Just
understand the whole thing. I understand the whole thing. I'll explain to you tomorrow. Now I have to leave.
okay, sure, bro. Now I will also go to
Okay.
sleep.
Yeah, I'm dead actually right now.
I will just save this video for myself.